Boo. So to recap this week, J.K. Rowling's fans are trash. Racist cops are mad that they can't be racist anymore, and NASCAR is also not friends with its racist fans anymore. And yeah, okay. Now you were saying something about the fact that ouch. You were saying something about the fact that companies are using the blackout photo because it's easy to do. It's easy to do because it's popular. If I'm not mistaken, is that what you said?
It's easy to do because it's not exactly it's not the unpopular thing to do. Like they have nothing but to gain by saying like I stand with this movement.
Yeah, I stand against racism and also like I want to point out like I'm like I want to say this because I'm not wrong in saying this, but like John Boyega got like the world on his back for tweeting out the phrase "fuck racists," and I just want to say like I don't stand beside you because you did that, and I want you to know why. The reason I don't is because you didn't take a fucking stand. You said you don't like racists. What do you fucking do? You could have said you don't like pedophiles, and everybody would have been like, well, yeah, motherfucker, that's kind of a given. Most of us don't like racists. It's like, and on top of that, you're a black dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you feel what I'm saying here? He didn't take a stand. He said, he could have said, I like Kool-Aid. And we'd have been like, yeah, shit's good.
Like if you want to be really controversial, like say you don't like donuts or something. It's not because you can't have donuts, you just don't like donuts.
Like you don't like donuts. Now, by all means, the one thing that came from this, and I hate the idea that people are like, well, studios are saying that they won't work with him anymore. Who? What studio would openly say we're not going to work with a black actor who said he doesn't like racists? Why would they do that? Explain that to me. Explain real quick why any studio would run the risk of putting themselves out of business by openly saying, yeah, we don't want to work with the guy who doesn't like racists.
We're waiting.
You feel what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah.
It's like who said that they didn't, you know, like we don't work with him no more. He don't like racists.
It is a really good question. It's like it's not controversial.
No, it's not. Even if it, even before it was controversial, it's not controversial. It's a statement that the majority of the world can stand behind.
It's like this guy's really going against the grain. Like people are gonna work with him because he says the things.
Now it'd be one thing if he said, "I sympathize with pedophiles because it's not a choice." That'd be like, oh, that's a weird fucking stance to take. Fuck racists, man. It's like, okay. The only reason he would have gotten in trouble for saying that would have simply been because specifically a racist person that has hired him before made it really obvious that they were racist, and he's saying fuck them. Now, when I told y'all that the final boss fight was easier than that corridor of assholes, I meant that the final boss fight was easier than that corridor of assholes. The fucking Poison Ivy fight was harder than this.
I am the greatest.
It's kind of sad, man.
That's gonna kill me, isn't it?
I'm gonna say yeah.
It didn't.
Oh. Look at me. Being wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
This won't stop me.
If I'm not mistaken, that is it. That is, not only is that it, but that is game. One take, one shot. I had enough health to do all that in one go. Meanwhile, the corridor of dickweeds took me forever.
I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round? Always. What? I'll never let you win. Never.
Sure you can! That's not a sure you can, that's just a right hook in the mouth. God damn. That's it. I can put the controller down now. Shit. Big bang. Bigger bang. Biggest bang.
And that's what we play on the hardest difficulty the first
Yep.
round.
Yep. That is exactly it. There you go. Got all 3 difficulty trophies in one run. Mind you, the very first time I played this game, I played it on the hardest difficulty. And didn't really have any real trouble. You mean to tell me after all of this is said and done, y'all are putting them back in Arkham Asylum?
Thanks, Jim. But get some rest.
Well, I mean, it's not like they can just make
It
a
took me
new
less
one.
than 6 minutes to beat that dude. I could have done it in the last episode. Well, that's not true. Because that we're running credits. And the credits might take forever. Jeez, Monetti. Arkham Asylum original game credits. Original game. And then there's going to be like the enhanced edition credits. That's it! Game's over. In 7 minutes and 30 seconds, we're at the credits.
Does it feel good?
Yeah! I don't know what we're going to play next, though. Are you ready?
For the thing? Yeah, I can be ready.
Okay. Because we don't have to, like, take our time with it. Like, we don't have to... Like, we can record as many of those in a row as you are capable of pulling off.
Exactly.
Because I've been watching somebody play through a randomizer of that, and like I kind of remember where certain stuff is. So like if you get like stuck or anything. Also, completely unrelated to what we're talking about. Golly, like I am pretty sure that I either got bit by like some insane mosquitoes on the back, or like a spider or two fucked my back up. God damn. So I finished Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. And I've been considering playing it for the channel.
I'm not against this.
Huh?
I am not against this.
It's really fun. And if I do play it on the channel, I'll probably play it on hard mode. I didn't get the special ending, but I did get all the hearts. I got all the items. And if you're wondering, I went with the blue armor, or the blue tunic instead of the red tunic, because although the idea of like, well, you put out more damage, you beat enemies quicker. Yeah, if I play again, with like on the channel, like there's a good chance that I will. If I play it again on the channel, there's a good chance that what I'll do is play it on hard mode, and I will play I will get the red tunic for damage output. The only fight in there were a couple dungeons I didn't care for. Like there were a couple dungeons I didn't care for. I will probably still try to get all the stuff. Like I was probably should try to get all the items in the game. If I do get all the seashells, it'll be like in the in my downtime. I'll just like go get it. Unless like because the shitty thing is like since the channel is still so small, I don't have anybody to get feedback from. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is over, man. It is over. What games did we say we were definitely gonna play? Totally said we were gonna do Mario Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Super Paper Mario is also on the list. Pokemon Coliseum is on the list.
Yeah, that was one. I'm trying to remember what, because you said a lot of different games.
I've been thinking about doing Metroid Zero Mission.
You have.
Huh?
I said you have been doing that. Or you've been
Um,
talking about that for a while.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm ever gonna do Super Metroid. Super Metroid isn't a game I know very well. I've only played it once. I might end up playing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Like, I have to play 1 just to play 2. Because I have both of them.
Fair enough.
That's kind of it. I don't really know what else to do. I'm thirsty.
I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. Oh my god.
You sleepy?
No.
Oh, so yeah. So I've recorded footage for. I have recorded footage for Mario Party, Super Mario Party. I only have 5 episodes as of right now because we haven't finished getting the trophies. We haven't finished getting the trophies for Override yet. But we're not super far from having them all. So like currently and for a while, what's the name of that game? Detroit Become Human and Horizon Zero Dawn will be going up. Like that's gonna be going up for a while. We are out of GTA footage, so it's almost time to get back into GTA. Well, given that we're out of GTA footage, it's time to get back into GTA. Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a few days. Animal Crossing footage, like, cause I was doing like daily updates of Animal Crossing, and right now, where I am is I'm trying to like get visitors to come to my island, and so we can get Tom Nook to come and perform, and I need to like pay off my house. I'm real close to paying off that house though.
Good.
Um, I do know what game I am going to do for Halloween this year already. Golly. I took a shower and like, but it's so hot in here. I'm already starting to funk up a little bit. Oh man, that smells like good coochie. Funk, 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 funk it up. Shoot. Shoot. Kakarot's almost done, which is not true. The last time I played, which was like yesterday, or the day before yesterday, or yesterday, I don't remember. But last time I played, I finished the main story, and I just want everybody to know that I actively skipped out on doing side missions simply because it was so hot. I didn't want to turn the fan off to do voices.
Fair enough.
Cause it was like it's hurricane season, and like the wind and stuff from the hurricane is blown through, and it knocked away a lot of that hot, wet fucking mid south air. That muggy bullshit when everything's just sticky, cause the air is wet and hot. You know that? Remember that shit? And so like the floor in this house has been my bedroom floor is gross. Like it is very gross. It's weird how I can clearly see certain patches, like certain like spots on my bedroom floor that are cleaner than all the rest of them. And like I can clearly see like track marks from like beaten paths and the yeah, I don't like mopping. That's why I asked you like 2 episodes ago, what was your least favorite household chore? My least favorite household chore is mopping. And the reason
No,
is because
it's definitely laundry for me, just simply because
I thought you
we
said
don't have it.
dishes.
I said I thought it was dishes, but now
Okay.
when I thought about it, it was like laundry because I have to go outside for that.
I like back at the other house, like you remember, like, or did you even notice that our laundry room, we had a washing machine in the kitchen. We have a washing machine
Yeah, I
in the
know.
kitchen. The dryer was outside.
Hmm.
The deep freezer was outside. I just want y'all to know, like, that's those. They weren't just like, oh, they were in your garage. No, they were in an open carport. Open as in like anybody could walk through our front yard, like from our front yard through our carport into our backyard whenever they fucking wanted to. And the back door never really had a lock on it. That house was a fucking nightmare. It super was a fucking nightmare. Like I hated that house. Like the back door didn't have a lock on it, but we always had something really heavy in front of the back door, so you couldn't just get in. So like it was always closed, but it wasn't closed, and it's just so weird. Like I look at stuff like that, like as a kid, and I always like as an adult, like things from my childhood as an adult, and I think like my mom was okay with this shit. Like she didn't think to herself like I want better because this is trash. Like she was just like, yeah, this is the fix for this very shit situation, and it wasn't like temporary. She fucking lived with it for like ever. Like she had that house for like as long as
I mean, for some people, like change doesn't come unless it's necessary, and necessity is debatable sometimes. Like sometimes necessary means like, oh, I almost died. I have to make changes now.
yeah. I mean, I lived there too, and I like didn't like trip over it either, but I accepted it because like it wasn't like I thought about it. I was just like, yeah, this is like how things work, and I didn't have a lot of other like options. Like by all means, like this apartment we live in the fucking projects is like the second best house I've ever lived in. Like by like hands fucking down is the second best house ever. It's only the second best because like it's a duplex, and my original home was a house with multiple rooms, central air and heat, and it wasn't in the projects. It was a house. It was like we could be loud and do whatever we wanted to. But yeah, like yeah, we had like having to go outside. Like it was one of those things where it's like if you haven't washed clothes already and you haven't like you like oh well you just understand what it means like to have your clothes in a dryer that is unsecured, like 100% not secure, like you put like clothes in the dryer, leave them out there over fucking night, anyone could just steal your fucking clothes. Like straight up, anybody could sabotage your goddamn dishwasher. I mean, so fucking dryer. Somebody could steal the food out of your deep freezer. Nothing was like secure. Like I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it necessarily. Like I really didn't, because back then, like walking wasn't that big of a deal. It was like with gallbladder, and I got fat. Um, so like yeah, I totally understand like the fact that you have to like go like half a block away to like wash clothes. That's hot ass. I don't like washing clothes now, but I don't mind it nearly as much as I don't like mopping, because mopping is like an all day process. Like you have to get like for me to mop my bedroom floor. One, I gotta sweep, because if you don't sweep before you mop, you're mopping wrong.
Because then you're just spreading the dirt, like
Yeah,
wetness everywhere.
you're making it harder to clean the floor because like my floor needs to be mopped because it's dirty. Like the floor itself is like covered, like it's grimy, but there's not stuff on the floor because I sweep kind of regularly. But mind you, I was done with the game at 7 minutes. It's 20 minutes now. This is why I'm glad I popped the next episode. Um, but like for me, yeah, like by far, like mopping is my least favorite because you have to get the water ready, and you have to carry the bucket to where you're gonna mop, and then you have to like mop in a specific way, and I hate it. Like I hate it. And then you gotta like dump the water, like dump the muddy, gross ass water out, and then you gotta like go put the mop somewhere where it can dry properly, instead of just leaving it in the bucket where it gets all hard and crusty. Like it's, I hate it. Like I don't mind vacuuming at all. Like vacuuming is fine. Sweeping, I'm not a fan of, but I'll do that any day. Like washing dishes is aces because I can watch TV and wash dishes. Like I can catch up on Hulu and and YouTube and watch dishes. I pay for Hulu and Disney Plus, and I still watch Netflix. And I still watch YouTube more than I do anything.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I could probably just live off YouTube if I had to.
Oh yeah, like by all means. And I think the reason is like the stuff you want to watch versus what you can watch usually don't line up. Like I want to watch people play video games and be silly on the like that's what I want to watch. Scripted television I love. Like I do love watching like certain things, but usually I'm like, yeah, I started watching people play Pokemon, you know, platinum version, and I want to finish watching that before I finish watching Seinfeld. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, like I'm not gonna get to like load up like Hulu and watch people play Breath of the Wild. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Also, again, this is a quick shout out. Like I don't know if the YouTube algorithm will pick this up. I'm really far away from the microphone. This is a really bad way to record any kind of audio. You should usually talk into the microphone instead of leaning far away from it and then pointing your face up. Quick shout out to the Super Beard Bros, Alex Faciani, Gerard Dragon Rider, aka the Completionist Khalil, and Brett, whatever his last name is. It's Leone or something like that. I don't forgot what it is. No offense, sorry, Brett. I just don't remember. I realized they are the most racially diverse YouTubers I watch on a regular basis. Now, I watch a lot of English YouTubers, but ultimately they're European, they're white. The majority of all YouTubers I watch are white people. And that's and it's not. I'm not saying, well, it's not a YouTube thing. The majority of black YouTubers don't make content I give a fuck about. Period. Like they just don't. But
It's
Brett
covering topics that you can
give,
honestly
yeah,
piss on and care not care.
it was like it because it seems like most black gamers on YouTube play fighting games. Like they play like a very specific niche thing, whereas like I chose to not do that. I didn't want to like limit myself to like how I played what I played. So like I play almost any and everything. Like if you don't see me play a game on this channel, it's either because I don't have it or because I don't like it. Like I won't be playing Street Fighter because I suck at Street Fighter and I don't like playing Street Fighter. Like
You've played quite a few things exclusively because you hate it.
not necessarily. I've never played anything because I didn't like it. I've never played anything because I didn't like it. I've continued playing stuff despite hating it though. I've powered through shit. I powered through Hotline Miami wrong number. Powered through. Like I got through that. I don't know how you would like word Mutants in Manhattan. I don't hate Mutants in Manhattan. It just ain't good. Like it's just not a good game. Oh yeah, Unravel was also a game that like eventually got on my goddamn nerves. What was it?
Trophies.
Yeah, that's what it was. Those were the trophies. I think one of the most fun games I've played has probably been Foul Play.
I mean, that's because of the things we could do with it.
No, it wasn't just that. It was a side scroll beat 'em up.
Oh yeah.
The game itself was fun. Like I played that game to platinum it, and I didn't hate it. Like it didn't. Like I didn't like not have fun with it. I had plenty of fun playing the game. I really did enjoy it.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, how far is this episode now?
25 minutes. We just saw like the secret ending cutscene.
Mm.
25 minutes, and that is official. Congratulations, you have unlocked the armored batsuit for use in challenge mode. Ugh. So yeah, that's challenges 0% extra content, character bios, character trophies. So we're gonna hop back in, and it'll spit us out before we go into that thing. So the next episode will just be me walking around picking up trophies and shit and having a small amount of fun. Until next time, you sloppy jalopy bastards. Uh, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos. Tell everybody to support more black artists, like black YouTubers. Tell people to support more like up and coming nobody YouTubers, because oh hi, okay, because we need the support. Because YouTube ain't gonna give it to us. Like it just ain't. Like Jake Paul can be like on the internet like fucking dead goats, and that'll be okay, but we ain't getting shit. But until next time, guys, we out of here. Take care of yourselves. Peace.